Oh, hello. This is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. I'm a firm believer of template-based cooking. It doesn't mean that you do not follow recipes. Instead, I use recipes as a starting point, and I take the essence of the recipe and I convert it into a template. A template provides me a guide to make the dishes. Instead of following strictly, I will make modification according what is available to me. By making substitutions, I can make adjustments in create dishes using the template to my personal preferences. Another valuable attribute of template-based cooking is that I can make adjustments to create dishes that designed specifically for certain taste preference. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how I'm going to make modification to a Fuyang egg dish template to suit the preference of my son. A Fuyang egg is a very common dish in Chinese cuisine. It's probably one of the most popular dish in China. It is an egg and tomato dish where the egg is soft and fluffy. I think another main reason for the popularity of this dish, it is very fast to cook. It takes advantage of the structure of the wok and stir fry, and the dish could be cooked in less than 2 to 3 minutes. This is a great dish to include in a meal because you can have it ready in just a few minutes. There is one version of the dish that I particularly enjoy. That's the inclusion of shrimp. So let me first show you the traditional version of this dish because I show you the another version which I have modified to suit my son's preference. This dish is cooked in 2 different stages. The first stage is cook the onion and the shrimp. Because it takes longer to cook them, so I cook them separately. The second stage of this dish is to cook the egg with tomatoes because they take a very little time to cook. When they're almost ready, I will add the shrimp and onion to them. After I heat up the wok and oil to it, I start season the wok. I then add the onion to the wok and I stir fry it for about 15 to 20 seconds. Next, I add the shrimp to the wok. As you can see, the shrimp cook very quickly. I stir fry it for about probably 30 to 40 seconds. When the shrimp start to turn pink, I know it is almost ready. I'm going to cook the shrimp to about 90% done because I'm going to add them to the egg and it will cook a little bit more. I then remove the onion and the shrimp and set them aside. Next step is for me to cook the egg together with the tomatoes. Before I do that, I quickly start season the wok again because I want to make sure the egg will not stick to the bottom of the wok. I turn the stove to low setting before I add the egg. As you can see, as soon as I add the egg, it cooks rapidly. I let the egg to cook for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then I use the wok spatula to push the outside of the egg that has been cooked to the inside. Then we'll open up some space for the uncooked egg to flow into that space. This is a very fast way to cook the egg because you keep recycle the uncooked egg to the bottom of the wok. As you can see, the egg cooked rapidly. In less than 30 seconds, about 50% of the egg is already cooked. At this point, I'm going to add the sliced tomato to the egg. Quickly follow that, I add the cooked shrimp and onion to the egg as well. Almost immediately, I fold the cooked egg over the ingredients, just like wrapping a present. I try to do this gently because I do not want to scramble the egg. In many ways, it's almost like making an omelette. In this case, except the ingredients are very large and your goal is not to fully enclose the ingredients. So in some way, you can consider this is a mixture between an omelette and a scrambled egg. In less than about 10 seconds, the dish is cooked. The total cook time of this dish is about 4 minutes. It is really not bad to cook a dish from scratch using fresh ingredients. This dish has always been my favorite since I was a child. However, my son does not like this dish. First of all, my son loves eggs. The only thing he doesn't like about this dish is that he felt the egg is too soft and runny. Secondly, my son loves fried egg because he liked the separation of the egg white and the egg yolk. Third, my son do not like tomatoes in big slices. However, he loves the flavor of tomatoes. Now, if the tomatoes is in dice, he probably would enjoy it. Finally, my son do like shrimp, but he does not like the shrimp when it is large. So with this in mind, I come up with an approach to modify this template to cook this dish so that he would enjoy it. With this considered in mind, I decided I'm going to make the following modifications. First of all is that I'm going to dice the tomatoes. Next, I'm going to dice the shrimp as well. Now in this case, because I have cut the shrimp into smaller pieces, I really do not need to cook them in advance. I'm going to add the shrimp directly to the egg because by the time when the egg is cooked, the shrimp should be cooked as well. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to start season the wok. Instead of beating up the egg in advance, I'm going to crack the egg directly into the wok. This way, it will give the egg white a chance to cook so that the white and the yolk will separate from each other. In some way, this is like I'm making a giant fried egg. As you can see, the eggs cook quickly, and almost immediately I add the diced shrimp to the egg. After letting things to cook for about a few seconds, I start to fold the egg over the shrimp. At the same time, I start to break up the yolk. As I stir, you can see now the yolk and the white start to mix together, but they do not run with each other as in the case if the egg has been beaten. As you can see, this dish cooked rapidly. In about 30 seconds, the egg is almost 80% cooked. I add the diced tomato last because it cooked very rapidly. Right after that, I add my basic seasoning mix. As I've mentioned earlier, my basic seasoning mix is to enhance the natural flavor of the ingredients. After a few quick mix, I transfer the contents to a serving dish. The last step is completely optional, but I usually will garnish it with a touch of oyster sauce. So with these modifications, this dish not only looks different, but it also tastes different. My son really enjoyed this dish, and he put a huge serving on his rice. He told me he enjoyed both the tomatoes and the shrimp in the dish. But most importantly, he said the egg is more flavorful than the other way that I cooked them. So this is an example of how a modification of a template can create a distinct variations. My goal of this video is to show you how you can use your intuition as well as what your goal is to create a modification or variation of a template. To me, that is the greatest advantage of template-based cooking. If you want to become more familiar with template-based cooking, I would encourage you to follow the examples in this video. Use your imagination as well as what is available to you to create versions that will suit your preference. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like icon below. This will help me to reach a wider audience. If you'd like to receive notification of my future video posting, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time.